Assalamu alaikum, dear students. We have studied in previous video that digested food is assimilated into the body of living organisms, and that assimilated food that's used for two purposes. First, it is used as fuel for to get energy for various life processes, and second, it is used for growth and repairment of our body. Now, how energy from that food is released, which is absorbed and assimilated into the cells of our body. There is another process that takes place in our body, that's respiration. This is the topic which we are going to discuss today. What's respiration? Respiration is the process of releasing energy from food, or we can say the process of respiration. इसमें क्या होता है? It involves taking enough oxygen into the cells, using it for releasing energy by burning food, and then eliminating the waste products like carbon dioxide and water from the body. Thus means we can say respiration, it is process of releasing energy from food. And how that energy is released? It is released when we take in oxygen. That oxygen combines with food and we get energy, and carbon dioxide and water are produced. This means we can say जो respiration है, it is opposed of photosynthesis. Got it? And the process of respiration है, that takes place inside our body for releasing energy. And respiration, the process of respiration which takes place, or we can say which release energy, that takes place into the cells of our body, and that is known as cellular respiration. And respiration जो है, that's essential for life. It is also one of the life process because it provides energy for carrying out all other life processes which are necessary to keep organisms alive, which are necessary to keep us alive. And respiration is essential for life because it provides energy for carrying out all the life processes which are necessary to keep an organism alive. And now, what is breathing? Breathing and respiration, they are different. We often confuse breathing that and respiration. What is breathing? Breathing is simply taking enough air, or we can say breathing जो है बेटा, that is simply taking enough oxygen and giving out carbon dioxide. And what's respiration? Is releasing of energy from food, and it includes breathing as well as oxidation of food in the cells of organisms to release energy. Here is what is breathing and respiration. Breathing is the mechanism by which organisms obtain oxygen from the air and release carbon dioxide. This simply it is inhaling of oxygen and exhaling of carbon dioxide in human beings. And what's respiration? Respiration includes breathing as well as oxidation of food in the cells of organism to release energy. And breathing जो है बेटा, that is a physical process. Respiration जो है, that includes physical as well as biochemical process of oxidation of food. And जब breathing है, the process of breathing involves the lungs of an organism. This means breathing that takes place by lungs of an organism. We inhale air through our nose and mouth and exhale carbon dioxide back through our nose or mouth. And the process of respiration that involves the lungs, both lungs and mitochondria of cells. Got it? And respiration जो है बेटा, it is opposed of photosynthesis because photosynthesis that makes food like glucose by using carbon dioxide, water and sunlight and release energy. And जो respiration, it breaks down the food by using oxygen and release carbon dioxide, water and energy. Now we will see how energy is released during respiration. जो भी energy है, all the energy released during respiration, that is not immediately used by an organism. The energy stored जो होती है, produce होती है during respiration, that is stored in the form of ATP molecules in the cells of a body. What's ATP molecule? ATP is a substance that is called adenosine triphosphate. और जो molecules of ATP है, that are present in a cell. And ADP जो है, ADP means adenosine diphosphate, and ADP जो है that's low energy content, and जो ATP है that's high energy content in a cell. और जो हमारी सेल्स में होता है प्रेजेंट इनऑर्गेनिक फॉस्फेट विच कंटेन्स अ फॉस्फेट ग्रुप मेड अप ऑफ फॉस्फोरस एंड ऑक्सीजन. और जो ये इनऑर्गेनिक फॉस्फेट्स है बेटा ये भी प्रेजेंट होते हैं इन आवर cells. And we will see how energy is released, how, or we can say how energy is stored which is released during respiration. The energy released during respiration that is stored to make is used to make ATP molecules from ADP and inorganic phosphate. जो energy release होती है during process of respiration that is used to make ATP molecules from ADP adenosine diphosphate and phosphate, and it uses the energy that is released during respiration to form ATP molecule that is high energy content of cell. और जो energy होती है that is stored in form of ATP molecules. Thus energy is stored in form of ATP molecules, and when our cells need energy वो कहाँ से एनर्जी लाते हैं. द ATP कैन बी ब्रोकन डाउन यूजिंग वाटर टू रिलीज एनर्जी. जो ATP है बेटा ये क्या होता है ब्रेक एंड इस ये इट गेट्स कन्वर्ट इनटू ADP एंड फॉस्फेट adenosine diphosphate plus phosphate, and energy is released which is used by our cells. और जो एक ATP molecule है how much energy it stores. One ATP molecule that stores 30.5 kilojoule of energy. This means 30.5 kilojoule of energy is released during this process. And ATP जो है बेटा remember it is also known as energy currency of our cell. ठीक है. और जो ये ATP है it acts as a जैसे बैटरी प्रोवाइड करती है इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी फॉर डिफरेंट पर्पस लाइक हीटिंग रनिंग रेडियो कंप्यूटर एक्स्ट्रा. इन द सेम वे जो एनर्जी स्टोर होती है ATP में दैट्स यूज्ड बाय आवर बॉडी सेल्स फॉर वेरियस पर्पस लाइक कंट्रैक्शन ऑफ मसल्स जो होती है हमारी बॉडी, कंडक्शन ऑफ नर्व इम्पल्स, सिंथेसिस ऑफ प्रोटीन्स, और जो भी कोई एक्टिविटी है रिलेटेड टू फंक्शनिंग ऑफ सेल्स वो कहाँ से उसको कहाँ से एनर्जी मिलती है. जो भी हमारी बॉडी एक्टिविटीज़ होती है वो कहाँ से एनर्जी उनको कहाँ से मिलती है दैट इज फ्रॉम ATP. This is how energy is released during respiration, and what is respiration. Got it? Thank you.